I don't believe I'll ever come to understand why you insist on doing this. I hired you only recently, and it was not for this job. Yet still you insist on wasting your time and energy on something that I can handle myself. As I've said countless times, I am perfectly capable of tending to my own wounds. I've been doing it for years. Doesn't get any worse. Well, most of the time. Doesn't get much worse than what I've had to deal with on my own. So I don't understand why you insist on arguing with me and healing me yourself. You know, I'm really not one for jokes, especially when your hands are hovering so very close to my skin. Though I may be in a vulnerable state at this moment, I remain first and foremost your employer. I do hope you can at least respect me enough to tell me the truth, and to not treat me as if I have no brain whatsoever. I know the way that this city works. I have found a way to survive by knowing the way that this city works and by using its methods to my advantage. I know that nobody cares about anything except money and power in this city, especially in this part of the city, where everyone is scraping the bottom of the barrel to try and have enough to survive. All they want is more money so they can live comfortably, so they can make it through to the next week, more power so that they don't have to walk the streets alone and afraid at night, worried that someone is going to take their last little scrap of money and prevent them from making it through the night. You don't care about me, and I won't have you pretending that you do, using that as an excuse for this blatant waste of your power. Granted, you may not have a limited number of uses to your power. It may sustain you, it may make you feel more alive, but this is a waste, and you know it. Which is why I have to wonder if you're angling for something. Are you using this to set up a way to blackmail me? Kaz Dirty Hands Brekker. So weak he needs a healer to take care of him when he gets injured on the job. Kaz Dirty Hands Brekker can't even stitch up a cut on his lip by himself. He needs the skin sealed within seconds, without so much as a touch. Or are you angling for me to give you something out of what? Gratitude? A sense of indebtedness? I saved you by offering you this job. I saved you by offering you a means to an end. I will not feel as if I owe you, no matter how many times you insist on patching me back together. I don't owe you anything, if anything. That's what this is, isn't it? You're wasting your time because you think that this will pay off your debt to me. That I will just let you go without any fulfillment on what I requested from you in exchange for helping you. Is that it? Are you trying to weasel your way away from me so soon? I know I'm insufferable, but I didn't think I was so insufferable that you would rather be back on the streets than under my employ. I said I was insufferable, not impossible. Why do you say that I'm impossible? Of course I don't believe a blatant lie. You don't care about me. You don't care whether I live or die unless it affects your meal ticket. There's no point in pretending. I know you're only here to help us line our coffers with gold, so that then we might fill your pockets with some. And then you can get out of here, go back to Ravka, where your kind are more appreciated. Where you can join the, the army? Go to the little palace, learn how to properly heal people. How wonderful for you. Well, it'll be a while before that can happen. However, it will still happen so long as you fulfill your end of the bargain. And this is not in your job description. So what? Why insist on doing it? Trying to practice, I suppose. To impress the people who will be training you once you leave this place. Is that it? Come on. You know I'm a fan of knowing people's angles, what it is that they want, so that I can figure out how to align it with what I want. And you and I already have very similar goals. You and I both want the same thing. To be able to make it out of this assignment and get what we want. What I want is a damn good amount of money so that I can pursue my revenge. What you want is a damn good amount of money so that you can get out of here. So, why not tell me what it is you're angling for so that I can see how best to make it work to both of our advantages? You really do have quite a sense of humour, you know that. You say you want me alive because you couldn't stand not having me here. And why is that? Because I'm your meal ticket. I do hope you realise that the flowery words do nothing to disguise your true intentions and motivations. However, I do appreciate a bit of poetry now and then, so by all means keep it coming if you wish. Oh dear. Don't tell me that you actually expect me to believe that. Don't tell me you actually expect me to believe that you, of all people, well, when you're looking at me like that, I can't exactly say it because when you look at me like that, you must be a very good actor, you know that? You must be an incredible actor to be able to, with a straight face, say that you love me, and then look at me like that to sell the bit. You must be a damn good actor. Oh, please. Love doesn't exist. You really expect me to believe that you somehow have it, and that you wish to give it to me. If love existed, it would have been enough for him to. Love doesn't exist. It's just a lie sold to you so that you can be more easily manipulated. People do all sorts of things for the sake of so-called love. It isn't real. Not in this place. I don't know. Maybe there's enough light and joy for it to survive elsewhere, but not here. There is no room for anything to grow in this place, least of all genuine love. And I know better than to hang my hat on hopes and wishes and expect it not to fall to the floor. What you feel for me isn't real. So, why should I even bother taking you for your word? Living in this place, you do develop a skill for being rather cynical. Don't worry, I'll teach it to you. And if you truly do love me oh so very much, you'll be a quick learner. And you'll never think of loving me ever again. Do you understand me?